Hey guys, this is Shaun of the Dead. Just doing a little thing here. To excuse the fuzziness in my camera here. I just left the place you just saw, that Chrysler Jeep dealership. I was going in there to pick up a Jeep, and I called up on the phone. I said, hey, I'm looking at something in the $18,000 range for an older model Jeep, somewhere around an 09, maybe an 08, at the absolute oldest, you know. Told him the options I was looking for, and he says, oh yeah, that sounds pretty good. We got tons of stuff on the lot. Come on out. Come out, and the lowest thing he had on the lot was like $23,000. I went on Jeep.com, and a brand new Jeep was $23,000. So, you know, went in there, negotiated back and forth, just kept on, which is bull, because I've been in the auto loan industry for years. Worked for a very well-known auto industry. They also have a chain of banks, specifically. So we were negotiating back and forth, and the vehicle he had was an 09, and it had like 19,000 miles. It was, you know, nice car, but you're looking at $21,000 for a 09, whenever you can get a 2013 for $23,000, as the Jeep website says MSRP is. So I was a little disinclined to go ahead and pick up that Jeep at that price point. So as we're negotiating around, I said, hey, just spitballing here, do you have a base model brand new Jeep at the 23 mark? I mean, if it's only $2,000 more than your actual used Jeep here that's an 09, you know, have like less than 100 miles on it versus 19,000 miles on it, has a full warranty instead of 1 year remaining on a warranty. You know, that sounds like a better deal all the way around. I should probably be able to do okay with that. Of course, then they wanted to add an extra $100 a month to the payment, and they were already way over the payment from what I was looking at anyway. And they were already charging me more than the Jeep is worth, and I've already found them for on other websites for other car lots. So he goes in there to pitch that to his boss, and his boss, I could hear him through the glass, and I was watching him talk to his boss, and he's like, well, he doesn't even deserve that blue Jeep now. Well, you know what? You don't deserve my $20-some thousand now. And that's what I told the guy before I walked out. I said, look, I don't care for your little hard boss. I said, you know, I appreciate the time that you put into this. I thought we could do something, but if your little hard boss, because he couldn't keep his mouth shut and watch his language, you know, I started trying to belittle me and demean me. I said, I think I'm just going to go someplace else and get my Jeep elsewhere. And I said, you tell him I said that. I got up, tossed the paperwork down on the counter, and walked right out the door. I showed you what the place looked like before I left. I may loop it back through in this video so you can see it again. Again, this is Shaun of the Dead. I will try to always shoot you all straight, let you know what's going on. I don't like people trying to take advantage of nobody. When you go to buy a car, be very, very careful. I've got family that owns used car lots. I've done auto finance before. I've done the collections at the doctor's office I'm doing now for quite some time. So I understand how collections work. I understand how auto finance work. And you know, I'm not stupid. I might look like a wild man, but that's just my zombie outbreak, ready to rock persona. That's not that doesn't mean that I don't have something rattling around in my head besides air. So I just wanted to warn you guys that are in the DFW area, this is a car lot not to go to, because they're completely unreasonable. The sales guy, he was an okay guy. He was trying to oversell me pretty heavy, but I mean, he is a used car dealer, so that's pretty natural. And I understand how to deal with people like that, and that's not a problem. But his boss, you know, being a blowhard, I won't accept that. That's not something I'm willing to do. You know, it's like, you know, oh yeah, we'll give you this. Well, this is what they don't tell you. This is the truth about car loans. Whenever you go to a car lot, and this is for somebody that's been in the business for over 3 years at Capital One Auto Finance, and then again for almost a year at Drive Financial, So that's 4 years of auto finance business experience. This is what they don't tell you. When you are looking to buy a vehicle, they're going to tell you the interest rate is, we'll just say 10%, just to throw a round number out there. So your interest rate's 10%. They're going to tell you how much it is for however many months. They're going to try to stretch it out for the most possible months so you gain the most possible interest. It's a simple interest loan. Now, what really happens is they pick up the car for about 6% interest. They get it financed for 6%. That means the car lot gets a 4% kickback on the interest of the vehicle. Not only do they get the money that they made, the difference between the price of the car that they purchased it for and the price that they're selling it for, they also get that extra 4% interest throughout the life of the loan worth of money towards their account. So when you negotiate with a car lot, you have to realize that they are using a buffer between what the actual percentage is that the loan is actually coming from and what the actual interest rate that they're giving you is, and they are two totally different numbers. Sometimes there's as much as 50% difference. Usually there's somewhere between 40 to 30% difference in the difference between the percentage of the loan that you're taking out and the percentage interest rate of what they're actually getting. So if you have a 13% interest rate, they're probably getting it for about 8, sometimes 7.5. So that just gives you a general idea of what goes on with the loans, so you know what's going on, what to expect, and that's what these guys were doing here. It's like, look, I know what happens here, I know what's going on. You guys are looking at this, loan, and you guys are trying to shoot me this number. I know it should be this number, and we just couldn't come on the same page with it. And you're looking at a 5-year-old vehicle, a 4-year-old vehicle with very low miles, I admit, and it was a nice vehicle. It was clean, the interior was nice. They didn't drive it much. It was like some little couple's grocery getter and go to meeting vehicle, and that was about it. It was a nice little Jeep, but it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. It was close, but not exactly. But also, it was, highly overpriced for what it is, considering how much a brand new vehicle of the same caliber is. So this is Shaun of the Dead. Just thought I'd give you a little heads up on what's going on, and a little quick lesson in auto finance, just so you know. I know the auto dealers are going to hate that. This place is going to hate that. But you know what? Don't belittle your customers. I grew up in business my whole life. Ever since I was big enough to see over the counter, I've been waiting on the public and taking care of customers. And you tell me I don't deserve a vehicle, you start talking trash and said a bunch of other stuff, and I blew most of it off. And I could hear him. He was in this little glass enclosed case, and I was like, buddy, you just lost it. You lost $20,000 deal. There you go. Hope you're happy about that. So hopefully his buddy will go back in there and be like, hey, he heard what you said. He said he ain't gonna buy here now. Thanks. I just wasted 2 hours of my time trying to sell this guy a car, and now he's not gonna buy nothing from us at all because you started to run off at the mouth. That's right. I'll go someplace else. I live in DFW. There's tons of car dealerships around here, and I can go get a better deal someplace else. Not a problem. So, Shaun of the Dead, saying as always, don't forget to subscribe. Hey guys, this is Shaun of the Dead. Just doing a little thing here.